Today we are going to convert standard form to slope-intercept form and then to point-slope form. So to review, standard form is where we have the x's and the y's all on one side and then the integer on the other side. So to get it into slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, we need to get y by itself. So we are going to draw railroad tracks and we're going to get rid of all of the other stuff that's with the y. So the easiest thing to do is to get rid of the 3x first. It is being added. So the opposite or the inverse would be to subtract 3x. And whatever we do to one side, we also have to do to the other side. So 3x minus 3x is 0 or nothing. So we don't need that anymore. But we still have 2 times y over here on the left. Over here on the right, we are going to write these side by side because they are not like terms. One of them has the variable x, the other does not. I like to put the term with the x first because that's how it will be in the slope-intercept equation. All right, lastly, to get that y by itself, it currently says 2 times y, so you need to divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1y is the same as just y. Then you have to make sure you divide both of those terms by the 2. So if we divide negative 3x by 2, we get negative 3 halves x. And then if we divide 12 by 2, we get 6. So there is the first step. The next step is to figure out where the y-intercept would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So up here. And then according to the slope, we will go down 3 over 2. So we're going to go down 3 over 2. So our next dot would be about right here. So when we write our point slope form today, you are going to use this second point. You are not going to use the one that is the y-intercept. So the coordinates of this point is 2, 3. And to get that, you always start here at the origin. You go over first to 2, and then you hop on the elevator and you go up 3. Okay, so 2, 3. Then lastly, okay, I'll just squeeze it in over here. We are going to write an equation then in point slope form. Point slope form is y minus y equals the slope x minus x, and this x and this y are the coordinates of this point here. So it would be y minus 3 equals, and our slope, we can look over here, negative 3 halves x minus 2. All right, here's another example. So we're going to do our railroad tracks first. We're going to get rid of the x's. This is like the same as negative 3y plus 5x. So I'm going to minus that 5x away on both sides. So that is worth 0 or nothing. We still have negative 3y. And then over here we have negative 5x and our positive 21. Then we're going to divide both sides by that negative 3. Anything divided by itself is 1. 1y is just y. We have to divide both terms by negative 3. So if we divide this one by negative 3, we will get 5 thirds x. And when we divide positive 21 by negative 3, we will get negative 7. So if we are going to sketch this, on the y-axis, we would have our first dot down here at negative 7. That is the y-intercept. To find our next point, we would have to go up 5, and then over. We always go to the right 3 times, so it would be right here. Oops. So that would be our line. We're going to use the coordinates of this point for the next equation. So if we start here at the origin, we're going to go over 3, hop in the elevator, And we're going to go down 2 to get to that point. Okay, so if this is our equation, we're going to replace this y with -2. We can't have a double negative though. Y minus -2, that looks too silly, so we're going to change that to y plus 2. And then the slope is 5/3, and then x minus 3. There you go.